Hello, this is The Way of Fairness. My name is Stephen Childs. So this morning in the hypnagogic, in between sleep and wakefulness, and I'm here communication before I wake up, and I've been developing that ability. And I think it's extraterrestrials that I'm connected to. So they have been giving me some really incredible dreams about the future that really happens. So they tell me before the event happens in a dream. In the past they called that prophetic dream. So people would think like, well, he's a prophet. But I'm an atheist, a faith-based atheist. And as well, I'm a faith-based atheist Christian, primarily because I'm from the West. But I have a fondness for mythologies worldwide. I've benefited greatly from Hindu mythology, and I'm still connected to the Guru right now. I can feel it. That's the same thing. It's the same power from above that connects with our minds and our hearts. And it's a greater power than the power that would give us all headaches because we'd all be hitting each other in the head. So there's a greater power that solves this. So all of our fighting against each other is serving the purpose of creating the need that will unify everyone somehow to stop the wars. And one of the mythologies that is useful in people's minds is Judas and Jesus, so that Judas has unified a large following because the people that grew up in Christianity didn't like the Bible morality. So they would be with Judas and say they're Christians, but they're actually serving Judas, the enemy of Jesus, because they want the Bible morality to be defeated. And I agree with that. So my point here is that there's no bad guys. All of this develops followers that have alliances, they protect each other, which eventually will lead to the one alliance of all alliances, and that's called the Way of Fairness. And that's what my website is about. That's what this YouTube video is about. My YouTube channel is The Way of Fairness also. So Judas was in my dream state last night, and they're trying to be the authority over me. So his followers are like tyrannical, and they're going to tell me how it's going to happen and when it's going to happen. So they're like followers of Trump, so to speak. And I have a connection to Christ. And they told me in my dreams that I'm the only Christ on the planet. And Christ is just a teacher. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm teaching. I'm the same as everyone else. There's no king. There's not going to be a king. We're past that. We became democratic. And we don't have kingdoms anymore on the planet. We have governments. So Judas failed to defeat me again last night. And so this plays out in my family. This stuff plays out in all of our relationships. You probably understand what I'm talking about. It was active in your own family you came from. It was active when you were in grade school, getting along or not getting along with the other people. Some of them were doing you wrong. I did people wrong. And it's not funny, actually. I learned that all those things I did wrong to other people, they come back on me. So I have to, first of all, stop harming other people. And if there's a way to pay them back, fine. Maybe there's not. But the main thing is that we stop harming other people. We need to be provided with secrecy, privacy in our mind. And so we need this power over all of us because humans are humans, and we don't get along with each other. We do unfair things to each other. And so I think they're extraterrestrials, that I love them and so they love me. It's reciprocal. I ask them for help, and I ask them, can I help you? And so that's the way I made my relationship with them. And that might work for you. So they might say hello to you in some way, some type of hello, through strange events in the world or something, or maybe dreams. So, now that Judas didn't win, and see, Christ and Judas are working together. See, there's not really a Judas and a Jesus in my belief system. It represents networks of people and ideologies that people have, belief systems. And so, Judas unified a large following, and now they're going to unite with the people of Christ. In that case, that's me, because of my dreams. And the Savior comes into play, and that's another aspect of this. It's another word that represents similar things. And you got to realize I don't take this as actual fact. It's metaphorical. It's symbolic. And the story is told to the world, to the human world, by these advanced extraterrestrials that are working within our minds. So they will make it evident through the events of the world, and maybe you have some telepathic ability also. So a lot of times it's just trickster stuff that I'm hearing telepathically, and I don't believe any of it. They tell me stuff that's not true, and I don't follow them. I do my own thing at that point. It's like, well, that was a good suggestion to go for a long walk, so I went for a short walk, and that was suggested by a telepathic being that I went go for the walk yesterday. But on the walk, I realized they're not directing me at all. I'm doing this because I want to do it. So that's important, is that you're not having somebody rule over you. We're trying to free you from that. See, that's what Satan or Judas or the Savior, the Lord, will want you to do everything he says, he, she, or it. No, we don't want that. We want to be autonomous agents, free choice from our own power. So all together, we're unified when we're all in agreement. So that's what I'm hoping for, is that we get Bernie Sanders for president, or me, and we establish the world law of fairness, the worldwide fairness law. That's how its title is on the menu, on the website. And it explains what the world will be like after we do it. So let's do it. Sooner the better, because people are needlessly suffering, and we're having wars. It's terrible. Children are being abused, and the government system does not work. The government system needs to become the way of fairness worldwide, and the religions need to become the way of fairness worldwide, and all the people need to become the way of fairness worldwide. Have a great day. It's going to happen.